Hey, buds.
What's up?
This is The Unknown Show. I'm Bayside.
I'm Boston.
And I'm Colorado.
And we bring you indie music every Tuesday at 6.
Woohoo!
The last 3 songs you heard were Young as the Morning, Old as the Sea, which is by Passenger, and it is off the new album. It is the self-titled, that is a song that got the name of the title of the album. And it's kind of adorable. And then we also had Sleigh Bells. That's the name of the artist. The song was Real Real. And then the third song was Maps by Yeah Yeah Yeahs.
By what?
Yeah Yeah Yeah
Yes.
The Yeah Yeah Yes.
That's not my name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's an old song? Or is it a new song?
New. It's older, but they redid it.
It's older, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. But, good stuff.
Yep.
Speaking of good stuff.
So, if anyone has been watching Netflix recently, Luke Cage has just been released on Netflix. It's a new show which ties into the Marvel Netflix universe, which includes Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and soon to include Iron Fist. So basically, Luke Cage is a character who we first saw in Jessica Jones. They dated for a while, didn't work out. Yeah, but you really get to see a different area of New York City, and you get to see Luke Cage kind of develop as a character and be himself, less than being involved with Jessica Jones. So basically it takes place in Harlem, New York City, current time, and it's basically dealing with the fact that people are realizing people with extraordinary abilities exist. They're dealing with the aftermath of an attack on New York, which you see in the first Avengers movie. They're dealing with the problematic positions in Captain America Civil War. They're dealing with all manner of things. So it goes into Harlem's kind of underground world with gangsters and crime and everything like that, which is throughout the city, but Harlem it ties in this certain gangster that was known around there in the comics called Cottonmouth. So it follows this whole animosity between Luke Cage, a secret character that I won't give away because it's hugely tied in with the plot. Yeah,
I wanted you to.
It's very, very interesting because Luke Cage is a character who does not swear. He has a huge moral code of ethics, and he's just trying to live a normal life and improve the lives of everyone in Harlem and around him. So it's just really interesting. He's probably one of the most relatable characters you'll find in the Marvel universe because he's just a normal guy trying to live his life and everyone's trying to push him to be someone else.
Well, how old is his character?
Luke Cage is about, I believe he's around 30. He's in his 30s. Mm-hmm.
Good.
So he's a little older, but
Very nice. Who plays him? Anyone we know or a newbie?
He's a newbie. He's been in a few other things before. He's played by Mike Coulter currently.
Okay.
So he's new to the Marvel franchise, definitely.
Okay.
And he originally didn't want to sign on.
Why not?
He thought it would be... Luke Cage is from the 70s, so he thought he would have to wear like the 70s outfits, but they took a more modern take on
what you do for a job.
So
he's
known for Jessica Jones, Luke Cage. He was on The Good Wife. He was in $1 Million Baby, Men in Black 3, and other shows like that, and other movies like that.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
And how long have you known about this show being released on Netflix?
This show has been in the working since the first Daredevil season came out, which I believe was a year and a half ago. So this one's been very, very highly anticipated. People didn't know what to expect with Daredevil or Jessica Jones, but everyone knew Luke Cage was going to be really, really good. So people have been waiting for this for months. And
Are you one of those
doesn't
people?
Yes, 100%. I was looking forward to it. I watched all 13 episodes in 2 days.
Oh my goodness.
It's totally worth it. Every second of it is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Are they like Netflix, like original Netflix length shows where they're like actually an hour?
Yes. So
Okay.
they're an hour long. And if you're into like videography and everything, the lighting is absolutely stunning. The shots they capture, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you feel about this? My segue was off. Oh, what am I? Speaking of Marvel,
Bayside?
Yeah.
how do you feel about Ezra Miller as the Flash?
I like Ezra Miller. I do. Don't get me wrong. I do not think he's going to make a very good Flash. Just because one of the most iconic things about Barry Allen is that he has either brown or blonde hair. Ezra Miller has darker hair. And Barry Allen is supposed to be kind of a more serious character. Which, not to say Ezra Miller isn't capable of that, but I see him as more of a comedic type of actor. So I have a little bit of difficulty, especially because Barry Allen's one of the most well-known figures in the Marvel universe. He's such a great character. And Grant Gustin's playing him right now on the CW TV show, doing a fantastic job. So it's a little odd for me just to see Ezra Miller in the role, just because I do love how Grant Gustin portrays him. And Barry Allen and Wally West are two of my favorite characters of all time. So, I mean, he has a lot to live up to, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. Hopefully he does well.
I may have missed it. How is there the Flash on whatever channel it's on right now with Grant Gustin, and then there's this?
So basically what Marvel has done is they've separated universes, kind of. So with the comic series, there's so many different storylines. What they do is there's Earth 1, there's Earth 2, there's Earth 3, there's Universe 1, Universe 2, Universe 3. So there's completely different characters that can have the same name, different appearances, different storylines entirely. Like there's some storylines where Batman's parents don't die, and Batman is actually Bruce Wayne's father.
And is that just in like the comics, or is that like through the TV shows and the cartoons and stuff like that?
So originally it was just in the comics, but it is now in the TV shows. What's interesting is in the Flash TV show, the Flash TV show takes place in a separate universe that the Supergirl TV show takes place in. But they had a crossover because Barry Allen can travel through time and travel through universes.
Right.
So they were able to do that. So basically, the Marvel TV shows, the Marvel movies, and the the DC TV shows and the DC movies, sorry, Flash is DC, they kind of exist in separate planes of existence, so they don't acknowledge each other at all. So Marvel is kind of different. Not? Yeah, Marvel's kind of different. So like the Netflix shows and the movies take place in the same universe, but the X-Men and Deadpool are in a different universe altogether.
Right. Okay. There you go.
There's my nerdy superhero talk for you.
So yes, please check out Luke
Cage on Netflix. Check out the
Nailed that
CW.
Bayside.
Yeah. To say Skywalker and
I know.
everything.
Luke
just
Skywalker is Star Wars.
Luke Cage, Netflix.
I always want to say Nick Cage.
Aw.
Like, is it Nicolas Cage?
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a bit.